In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to split data into different columns in Excel. If you've ever had information like full names, addresses, or other text stored in a single column, Excel makes it easy to separate that content into multiple columns using a feature called text to columns. This is especially helpful when your data is divided by a specific character such as a space, comma, tab, or semicolon. To get started, open Microsoft Excel and prepare a simple example so you can follow along clearly. In this example, the sample data includes a header called full name, followed by names like John Smith, Sarah Johnson, Michael Brown, and Emily Davis. Enter that sample data into cells A1 through A5. Once the data is in place, select the cells that contain the names you want to split. For this example, select cells A2 through A5. It's important to select only the rows you want to transform, especially if your first row contains a header that you want to leave unchanged. Next, go to the Data tab in Excel. In that tab, find and click Text to Columns. This opens a step-by-step wizard that helps Excel understand how your text should be separated. When the wizard appears, choose Delimited, then click Next. The Delimited option is used when your data contains a character that separates one part of the text from another. In this case, the full names are separated by a space between the first and last name. On the next screen, check the box for space as the delimiter, then click Next. Excel will show you a preview of how the data will be divided, which is useful for confirming that everything looks correct before applying the change. Now choose where you want the split data to appear. For example, you can set the destination to cell B2 so the separated first and last names appear in new columns without replacing the original full names. This is a good habit when working with data because it helps preserve the original information in case you need it later. Once the destination is set, click Finish. Excel will immediately split each full name into separate columns. You'll now see first names in one column and last names in the next. For example, John Smith becomes John and Smith, Sarah Johnson becomes Sarah and Johnson, and the same pattern applies to the remaining names. As a final tip, text to columns is not limited to spaces. You can also use it to split data based on commas, tabs, semicolons, or other delimiters, depending on how your information is formatted. And that's how to split data into different columns in Excel.